Alright, we're going to take a minute. We're going to go over a new accessory for 2024 for the Hunter's tube that we came out with last year. The Hunter's tube initially came in with just an acrylic mouthpiece in the tube, but coincidentally, it will also fit the Hunter Specialties Mac Daddy tube, and it just is a plug and play piece. The Mac Daddy, a little history on it, had come out about 20 years ago. In conjunction with J.R. Keller was kind of the brains behind that. When he was working there, they had developed this. This is a push button style, pretty much idiot proof, bomb proof type elk call. Very, very easy to use. This is a, if you look at the little lever here, we just depress that and it pushes into a rubber false tongue. And that false tongue goes against that reed and put air to it and you're good to go. Really simple to use. Just put it in the tube. Really nice, ringy, high-pitched bugle. What I really like about having the Mac Daddy is it's obviously like the easiest thing in the world to use, but the application for it in the woods, one thing is really important to me, whether you're turkey calling, elk calling, deer calling, whatever. I like having multiple voices. So the Mac Daddy having that different pitch, different tone. Usually if you bugle even with a mouth reed, you develop your own tone and your own voice. This gives you a second option and a second voice that really applies well in the woods. So it's kind of a 1-2, it's a second lure to throw out there to try to get a response. And you'll be surprised, honestly, the elk really did respond to this for as simple as it was. Really easy to use. My only negative is going to be probably the rubber false tongue on all of these push button style calls. The only negative on it is they tend to wear out the reeds faster, so I do recommend if you buy one that you do pick up a couple of spare reeds because they tend to torch out. Most guys usually have a 4 or 5 day hunt kind of scheduled. Usually that'll get you through the hunt. But man, it's just a great option to have. Just be aware that no matter whether it's ours or anybody else's, that it will burn through those reeds. The other nice thing too, we do have a minimalist version grunt tube called our mini tube that I really like. And this is also a plug and play. It will plug right into the end of the mini tube and gives you that option too. And coincidentally also, the acrylic mouthpiece will also fit in here. So a lot of guys like the mini tube because it's ultra small to carry. Having the Mac Daddy with it makes it really easy to have a bugle option in there. A lot of rifle guys tend to go this way during season. But even using just a mouth reed with this mouthpiece in the mini tube still gives you a tremendous amount of back pressure. Still has a lot of juice to it, just by having the mouthpiece on it. Okay. All right. So on changing out the reed on the Mac Daddy, it's super simple, right? So we have an O-ring here and an O-ring here on the end. We're just going to peel those off. Come here, Case. Let's get a little closer there. So we're just going to peel those off. And then that reed sits right there. Is it in focus? Mm-hmm. Okay. You just simply pop that right out. Has kind of a tone trough. Actually, this is a identical tone trough that HS makes, which makes this whole system what it is. But just pull that reed out, pop in the new one, and there you go. So super easy to use and very easy to maintain. And then that will just slide right back in to whatever tube you choose to use. But in doing that, if I have any negatives, like